Good evening, friends. Welcome to another night of the BCMFest extravaganza of 2022. This is the Roots and Branches night. This is night 2 of our festival, and we are thrilled to have you here watching. We've got a great night of music ahead of us. Thank you for tuning in. I'll say a couple things about Club Passim before we get started. Passim is a nonprofit organization. We've been running as a nonprofit organization now for 27 years, but the venue's been around for over 60 years in Harvard Square. You can make a donation to this festival and help keep it going if you go to passim.org/BCMFest. You'll see the full schedule there, as well as links to all of the artists' websites and a yellow donate button. That donate button is an essential part of what keeps things going here. We want to thank a couple of our funders. The Mass Cultural Council is helping us out here for the festival, as well as Sullivan Tire as a sponsor for the festival. And we have been running this festival for nearly 20 years now, or been part of it for nearly 20 years. And I want to bring on the person that put together the whole festival this time around. She has been running BCMFest since back earlier this summer and starting to put together the whole event. We initially, of course, planned to be in the room with all of you, and we couldn't do that safely, so we are here online, but excited to get back in the room again once it is safe enough for all to do that. But right now, I'd like to bring on Summer McCall. Hey,
Hi.
Summer!
Hey, Matt!
So tell us a little bit about what's going to happen tonight.
Well, I am extremely excited for tonight, not only because all the artists are amazing musicians in themselves, but they're also close friends of mine. Moving out here for the Boston Celtic scene a couple of years ago, some of the folks that we're going to see tonight are some of the people that kind of were my driving force of like, oh, I want to be close friends with those people. And they're just the nicest, amazing. We're going to hear a little bit outside of just the strict Celtic traditional genres, but only
and
slightly.
That's the idea with this show. This second night has been called Roots and Branches, and the idea is that it's pulling from the roots of Celtic music, but stretching it out beyond what you might expect.
Yeah, exactly. And you might have seen some of these artists play more of the traditional kind of stuff, but tonight you're in store for some surprises here and there.
Get ready to have your mind stretched.
And rooted.
And rooted, stay rooted, but get stretched.
Yeah.
We're all on the Celtic rack tonight.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be an incredible show. I'm so excited for all of these artists. Why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown of what's going to happen here tonight?
Yeah, so first up, we're going to be heading to Southern Maine area for a new group, the Portland Country Dance Orchestra. You're going to recognize the artists from different projects, but we've got Katie McNally, Owen Marshall, Neil Pearlman, and Emily Troll for that group. And then we're going to have Raikish. They're going to be coming in live for you guys tonight out of the Boston area here. They've got a new album coming out, which they'll tell you all about. And then we're going to end the night... with Neil Pearlman and Ethan Sachiwan, who are also in the Southern Maine area.
So we're going heavy on Maine tonight.
Yeah.
Just so everyone that is tuned in right now is aware, usually what we've found, the hottest chat is going on YouTube. So if you want to watch from YouTube, that's where you're going to see most of the chatter, and a lot of the artists that are performing over the course of the night will be commenting in there.
Yeah, so go to Club Passim.
Yeah. So you can do that at passim.org/BCMFest, where it is embedded there. You can go to youtube.com/Club Passim. We're also on Facebook. And to the folks that are watching through Patreon Manager, we're just thrilled to have all of you here for this incredible event. And why don't we bring on the population of Maine here to introduce the first video.
Hey!
It's all three of us.
That's it. Surely it's it. So Owen, moments ago you were in a very dark space, but now you seem to be in another room. What
I'm in the same room.
But you figured out how to turn the lights on.
I did. I thought I would spend a little extra money on the electric bill for this moment. So yeah.
Wow. You haven't turned on the heat though, because you're wearing a hat indoors.
That is very true. Keep the house at a nice 62 degrees year round.
Yeah, that's I'm in the same boat here.
Yeah.
I've got a nice breeze through this very poorly insulated window in front of
Oh,
it.
me
It's
too.
really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
nice. Yeah, it's great. It's great. And Katie and Neil, welcome.
Thank you. I just got off the hockey rink to be here.
She's actually not lying.
You think I'm joking?
But
It's a
hardcore.
pleasure to be part of your Celtic rack show tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we are super excited. What do we got coming up here? Give us a little bit of a lead in for this video.
So we just over the past couple months, kind of just being at home off the road touring. The four of us live in Portland, Maine, and we decided to kind of get back to some of our roots. Aside from playing Scottish and Irish music, we all grew up playing for contra dances and playing New England music. So anyway, we thought we would take that music and put it on the stage.
Well, we hope that everyone is going to be home dancing, and we expect you to be.
I know I will be.
We can see you all. You don't realize that, but we can actually see you watching at home. not creepy at all. Well, we've got our first act of the night. Please welcome up the Portland Country Dance Orchestra.
All right. Hello, everyone. Happy BCMFest. So glad to be here with you tonight. We're listed as the Portland Country Dance Orchestra, but I think we have an actual band name. Owen?
You ready for it? Mary. No. We're trying out the Pine Tree Flyers. All here in the Pine Tree State. Katie was flying on those fiddle tunes there, and I like sledding, so it made me think of flexible flyers, and Neil was talking about the radio flyer wagons.
That's right.
So we're just a bunch of goofballs in the Pine Tree State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. That was Money Musk. If you don't know that tune, classic New England dance tune.
We're all about the classic New England tunes. We're going to play a couple of jigs, great contradance jigs now. 100 Pipers and the Hag at the Churn. Is that right?
Yeah.
That is
Let's
right.
do it.
Yeah. Hag, of course, in the olden times was a compliment.
You're such a hag.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, the most beautiful hag.
It turned up a lot of feelings for me.
Yeah. Oh, she's cunning, everybody. Look out.
Well, what's next?
I think we're going to play
Oh, yes.
a tune none one's ever heard before. One of our favorites. But you brought us a new part to this.
I brought a new part by way of Christmas Celtic Sojourn a couple years ago. We played this version of the tune, which came from Buttons and Bows, which I believe they got from Philippe Bruno, the great Quebecois accordion player. And we have a great New England accordion player. We haven't introduced Emily yet. Everyone else said their names.
I'm Emily. It's great to be here.
Did we all say our names?
I don't think
I
we
didn't
did.
say
I
that
don't
I was
think
Neil.
so. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Neil.
I'm Katie.
I was identified earlier. So.
He's
Anyways,
still Owen.
yeah. So we'll play La Strain. Some great words, which maybe we'll hear from someone.
Love us rename to Joys of Quebec.
Mm-hmm.
New England classics.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Let's begin.
All together. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, we're really sad not to be with you in person at BCMFest, but it's great that we can at least be together in this way. Maybe we'll see you in person not too long down the road.
Yeah, thanks so much to Summer for putting this festival together and then pivoting and putting it together all over again, and to BCM Fest board and everyone at Passim for hosting this and bringing us all, giving us light and happiness to hang out
Yes.
together tonight. And yeah, it's a real treat.
Yeah. We'll finish off with a waltz by one of New England's greatest musicians and composers, Rodney Miller. He's now out in the Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, Rodney, come back. We miss you. Yeah, the Bluemont Waltz, a great waltz, and we'll send this out to our friends Ian and Emma, who's got married this past year, and that's how this band happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ian and Emma asked me to play some music for the ceremony. I pulled in a couple different, well, these people. And the rest is history. But anyways, we'll send it out to Ian and Emma.
night.
We love you, BCMFest.
That's so nice.
We love you more.
Thanks for the standing ovation.
I see you there.
Alright, well, we did have that little encore prepared, just in case.
We sure did.
I guess we're gonna give you a round of Old French.
For
Another
potatoes.
classic. For potatoes.
Yeah.
For you.
That's the Portland Country Pine Tree Flyers Dance Orchestra. I think I got it all in there. Or just the Pine Tree Flyers. We'll go with that from now on. What a fantastic set. I wish we could have been in a room together to experience that. That was magical. So fun. You are tuned in to Club Passim's BCM Fest. We are going to be here tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night. Tonight, obviously, it's happening already. Tomorrow will be at 6 o'clock and Sunday at 6 o'clock. And then there's a couple of workshops on Sunday as well. Shannon Heaton is teaching an Irish flute workshop on Sunday at 11 a.m. And then Alistair White has a workshop at 1 p.m. on Sunday. You can find information about all this at passim.org BCM/BCMFest, and you can make a donation there. Your donations help keep this event running. We were supposed to be in the room having this event with you all together the way we all want it to be, but it just wasn't safe enough to do that right now. So we are happy to be able to present all of this great music to you tonight virtually, but not being in the room, we are not having the same kind of experience. So we need your help to be able to keep doing this and keep bringing this kind of music out to the community. So please do make a donation at passim.org/BCMFest. We're so excited for a night full of incredible music. Coming up now, we are going to hear from a live act that are going to be live in person right now on the internet with you. They have a new record that they are releasing in early February, which is very soon, folks. There's going to be a live show at Club Passim in early February. It's going to happen. I promise you it's going to happen. Don't take my word on that, but we hope it's going to happen. Please welcome Raikish.
Hey, Matt.
How are you?
We're good. We are actually here in real life in the world.
in the you know, like I'm not sure if I'm here for real in the world right now. But we're so excited to have you here. I'm very, very excited about this new record.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about the record.
Yeah, we're really excited to get it out into the world. We've been working on it and sitting on it for about a couple of years now. And yeah, we're really happy to be putting it out so soon. It's got a lot of original material on it, a lot of original Celtic tunes and some songs with banjo as well. And a little classical.
Excellent. And who did you work with on that record?
We had the wonderful Seamus Egan produce it with us. So we were very lucky to have him on board.
Well, you're going to be in Club Passim to release this record on February 2nd. It's going to happen. I really feel like
it is.
Things will have peaked and have gone to the other side, and we're going to be back in the room, and we're going to have this show because I need it. I really need this show.
Yeah, same.
Well, we're so excited to have you here. Why don't you folks take it away?
Thanks. We're going to start off with one. I can't speak live. You know, if we were recording this pre-recorded, we would have started it over again.
Out, yeah.
We're gonna start off with one. Actually, it's the first track on our album and the third single that we just released today.
Came out today.
You can find it anywhere. It's called "The Lucky One."
Thanks very much. As Maura mentioned, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the chance to insert a a clap. What is it called? A clap track, not a laugh track. Sorry.
Although that could be
An
good
applause,
too.
An applause track. Yeah, we could have a laugh track too.
Whenever I mess up. Yeah, as Maura mentioned, that's called The Lucky One. It came out today. It's out everywhere. I mean, all the places I can think of. Spotify, Bandcamp. You can check it out. There's a video of it. Yeah. As Matt mentioned, it's too bad that we can't be at Passim in person. BCMFest is always a big highlight for us, but we're really excited to play for y'all anyway. And I feel like the online version of it has been feeling pretty good so far, so it's nice to be able to do this. We're gonna go ahead with a set of tunes, a jig into a reel. The jig is called the Battering Ram, and the reel is
The Forget Me Not.
nice. Teamwork. Okay.
We're gonna make our way from the key of B flat to the key of C. Get ready.
Thanks. So, Maura, how many times would you say you would have been to Felipe's by now if this were an actual BCM Fest in real life?
Probably at least twice.
Yeah, I was thinking
One
like...
last night.
Yeah. I was thinking like 3.
Wow. Yeah. Missing those burritos.
Yeah, because it probably would have been... You probably would have gotten a burrito like before your set and then like gone back for like nachos or something like that afterwards, you know? This is just a poll that I'm going to keep going all weekend. You know? Or like the breakfast burrito too, if you have to like get there early on Saturday for Day Fest. Breakfast burrito is a good move.
Wow. I've never had the breakfast burrito.
I'm not actually sure that they have like breakfast burritos, but they have. I guess like I don't know places like Anna's. I don't know if Felipe's has like eggs. Can someone in the chat confirm whether Felipe's has eggs?
Well,
Talk about a segue.
Connor's forgotten how to talk to the audience. One of his COVID developments. Moving along. The banjo, everyone. This.
Behold.
I have been learning a little banjo. If you didn't know that already, you may have known that already. So we're gonna do a song now. This is also on our new record that's coming out really soon. This song is called "The Last Time I Saw You." Maybe I thought it was okay.
Sounded good to me.
Tuning fretted instruments is just like mind-boggling to me. I'm used to perfect fifths. That's where I've lived my whole life. Not anymore. You were sitting there on my porch that last time I saw you, and it seems that I have forgot what it is, what it feels like to touch. Your hand was holding mine all this time. How could I be so blind, be so blind? Well, the sun is rising on a new dawn, and the stars are praying as they fade. I woke from a dream and a light, both of them All right. Well, we've got something else very exciting in store. It has been a lot of, well, probably a lot of you who are watching this know this, but putting out an album is a lot of sort of logistical, promotional, like emails, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, over the past fall, we've been doing a lot of that kind of work and a little bit less of the actual making of the music. So we recently got together and worked up a new tune, which feels really, really wonderful to do. Yeah, so this is a new one, new tune of mine that we're gonna call Nula's tune. Nula is my puppy dog. She's really great, and sometimes she surprises you, and she's like really high energy.
Sometimes there are moments of serenity, and then other moments of less serenity.
Yes. So there are moods. She has mood swings. Maybe that's a good way of putting it. So this tune is, well, you decide for yourself. Put this back over here.
Yeah, good call.
Anybody remember? I would have forgotten to turn that. Is that where it was? No?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Ooh.
That's the tune for Nuala. Tune for Nuala, Nuala's tune.
Yeah, I don't know
Something along those lines.
We'll decide it later.
Um,
First time out with
Yeah.
that one. You're the first ears to hear it.
yeah. So that's the second to last thing we'll do. And we just wanted to say thanks so much for listening and for joining this great virtual event.
Yeah.
We all are obviously big fans of BCM Fest and have been doing it for a long time now. But I'm sure that we'll be able to see you all in person sometime soon. So
Yeah.
in the meantime, keep supporting great live music like this.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, we're really grateful to everybody for all their organizational work and their swift reorganizational work to get it all happening online. It's really, it's a big task for presenters and
yeah, it's quite impressive.
yeah. So we're grateful to you for keeping the spirit of BCM Fest alive despite us not being in the room together. So here's to next year, and
Yeah.
we'll send you off with a set of tunes, starting off with a march by Connor, and ending with a couple reels.
Yeah, and stay tuned for I think Neil Pearlman and Ethan Satiawan are playing after us.
Ooh,
That'll be
yes.
that'll be really cool. It was great to hear the Portland Country Dance Port Pine Flyers Orchestra, whatever their name is. That was really fun.
That was great. We were jamming.
Yeah,
We were jamming in the kitchen.
yeah. So we'll be here. Enjoy the rest of the tunes.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Great.
1, 2, 3. Thanks so much.
That is Raikish, everybody, sounding absolutely amazing. Raikish, Maura, and Connor are going to be back in Club Passim to release that new record on February 2nd.
That's
Yes,
right.
please
On
join
out.
us. We would love to have you.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Come on out, and we'll see you then. Thanks for playing tonight. Sounded incredible.
Thank you for
Thanks.
having us.
Take care, y'all.
And you may have noticed that a lot of the chat that was happening was about Felipe's and people discussing what their Felipe's orders should be. So maybe we'll put like, okay, so if you're there for a whole night at the club, maybe it's a 2-meal night. Maybe you go and get a Passim burger while you're at the club, and then afterwards you go over for late night snacks at Felipe's and get yourself a burrito or some nachos and a margarita over there. There's room for everybody. There's room for everybody at the table. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tuning in to BCM Fest. Make sure you visit passim.org/BCMFest, where you're going to find the full schedule of everything that's going on all weekend long, including workshops on Sunday. We've got so much great music still to come. We so wish we could be with you in person, but right now this is what we have, and there is some great music that you're going to catch all through the weekend. And when you're at passim.org/BCMFest, make sure you hit that yellow donate button, because that is going to be what helps us keep this event going. We thought we were going to be in person again. We couldn't be. And so we're going to have Summer BCM Fest happening in over the 4th of July weekend. And we'll be back in the room again by then, having live music with you all. Can't wait for it. We've got one more act here tonight. And we're going to hear from Ethan Satiwan and Neil Perlman. Neil, who you saw earlier in the first band that played tonight. But now he's coming back with a whole different set of tunes. Why don't we welcome Neil back? Neil and Ethan Satiwan is with you there.
Yeah, I didn't think Ethan could join me tonight, but I guess he showed up at the last minute here.
That's amazing. Ethan, it's so good to see you.
He's a little bit hoarse. I think I'll speak for the two of us at the moment. It's been pretty exciting to get to play together with Ethan. He's a wonderful mandolin player who moved to Maine recently, and so we've been getting together playing some of our original tunes, and thought in the spirit of BCM Fest that we could try out a new project at the festival, which is just one of the great things about this community event is different collaborations that haven't happened before, and new projects sort of testing out the waters at the festival. It's been a really cool place to see that stuff happen over the years, and I've done that a few times. So we thought we'd do it with this duo. And I've been taking part in the enjoying the YouTube chat today.
Yeah, everyone, make sure you go to the YouTube chat, because that seems to be very, very active. We all want to know, Neil, when is the pizza arriving?
Well, it keeps getting pushed back minute by minute. Maybe while I'm on screen right now.
It's it's supply chain issues. Supply chain issues.
Exactly. Anyway, it's felt really really great to kind of connect to the community like in that way too, and it really feels like all the friends are there and we're seeing each other play. So it's pretty fun.
Well, we are glad to have you here. And my guess, knowing you and Ethan, this is where we're going to start to get into the branches, like deep in the branches.
It's fairly branchy, I would say.
Well, we are excited to have this act. Neil, great to see you. And Ethan, always good to see you as well. We're going to have our final act of this evening. Here's Ethan Satiwan and Neil Perlman.
Thanks so much, Matt.
Neil Perlman on the piano.
Ethan Satiawan on the mandolin.
Nice to be here. Great to be here on the internet at BCMFest.
This is actually, I think, our debut performance as a duo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know?
In the grand tradition of trying new projects out at BCMFest, we're trying this out, which has been really, really fun to work up this material.
Definitely.
That was a traditional tune, Bonaparte Crossing the Rhine, and we're gonna move on with something more contemporary, a tune that I wrote a few years ago for my uncle Marty. Yeah, thanks for learning that tune, Ethan. That's
Yeah,
really fun.
of course. No, it's great. It's been really been great to work on the past little while.
Yeah.
11. Don't hear many tunes in 11, but that was one of them.
Yeah.
We'll keep going with a couple jigs, one that I wrote and one that Neil wrote. The first one's called Vera, and it's for a dearly departed dog, friend of mine and of many people.
And my tune's called The Gas Station Raptors, which are definitely still around and with us.
Yes, deadly, dangerous. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you to Club Passim and the BCM Fest Planning Committee for putting all this on, gathering us all together in the same space, virtually and mentally. And we'll leave you with one of mine, one called Nugget. Thanks for having us. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
I'm just going to say it. Holy crap, that was amazing. It was so fantastic. What an incredible night of music here at Club Passim's BCM Fest. Thank you all for tuning in and being part of this. Please do make sure you visit passim.org/BCMFest, where you're going to see the full schedule both tomorrow and Sunday, including the workshops on Sunday at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., as well as the Dayfest events that are going to be happening from 6 p.m. on. Such incredible music tonight, last night, and tomorrow and Sunday as well. You know what? Tomorrow, if you're in the Boston area, it's supposed to be basically single digits, perhaps negative wind chills. So staying home doesn't sound like such a bad idea, right? Maybe you want to get some delivery from Felipe's. There was a lot of chat about Felipe's in the YouTube comments, and I am going to go make myself some nachos in honor of Felipe's. But we can't wait to get you back in the club again, having a Passim burger and a Cambridge Brewing Company beer on tap. We are so thrilled to be presenting this music for you. Thanks to Summer McCall for putting together this amazing festival. What a incredible wealth of talent here in the New England area for Celtic music. And we saw roots, we saw branches. We got out there tonight and it was magical. Such incredible music. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks to the folks who have been helping to sponsor this event, including the Mass Cultural Council and Sullivan Tire. But do make a donation if you can at passim.org/BCMFest. Hit that yellow donate button. It's going to mean a lot to us and all of the artists playing over the course of this weekend, because we're trying to survive and we're trying to give a living to the artists that are coming and playing. So please be generous if you can. I know things are hard these days. We're hoping to be back in the club as soon as we can. We've got the weekend happening. We've got a couple of virtual open mics happening, and hopefully we're going to have a show in the club on Wednesday with John Smith from coming over in the UK. There's a lot of things that are getting canceled these days, but we are so thrilled that you're here tuned in. We had such a great online attendance here tonight. Thanks for all of your engagement. It's so fun to see everyone in the chat, and we're just super excited to be able to do this at all. And you engaging with what we're doing here online is an incredible feeling, and we can't wait to see you again in person. Thanks from Club Passim. We'll see you again tomorrow, 6 p.m.